Hi there, I'm Marcy Rader, the MoPro coach and lifestyle trainer for mobile professionals. If you work more than 50% of your time out of a typical office, then you are a MoPro. I'm a certified productivity coach and a certified personal trainer with 10 years of experience traveling domestically and internationally on the road. This is the last in my mini webinar series from my book, Hack the Mobile Lifestyle: 6 Steps to Work Well and Play More. The 6 areas that were covered were air, hotel, auto, mobile office, parties, conferences, and meetings, and home. This webinar will take about 10 minutes and will cover 2 hacks that you can use to help make your travel not impact your home life so much. When you travel frequently for business, you feel like you're spending your weekends getting caught up just to hop on the travel treadmill again. And it's really hard for spouses and family members, significant others, roommates, to really understand what it's like to travel for business unless they do it as well. There's a lot you can do at home to be more organized so that when you do travel, you're not coming home to unnecessary work. So one thing I want to talk about today is your mail. And you would think that most people by now, 2014, would have this under control, but surprisingly, a lot of my clients still get unnecessary mail. And while it may seem to you like, oh, I just throw it away, it just leaves you, it's in your trash, it's more for the recycle bin, you still have to handle it. And when it comes to things like credit card offers and things like that, you're putting yourself up at risk because it's sitting in your mailbox for 3, 4, 5 days that anybody can drive by unless you have a locked mailbox and take that credit card application right out of your mailbox. So at this point, anything that you can have delivered electronically to your inbox should be delivered electronically. There is no reason to still get paper bills delivered in the mail. And any bill that can be auto-magically paid should be. Now, what I'm not saying is just let it get paid and not look at it or think about it. You still need to look at your statements. I just realized a couple months ago I was getting charged an extra $7 by my internet provider when I didn't need to be, an extra $5 from my cell phone company about 6 months ago, and those things add up. I already pay them a lot of money. I don't need to be paying them $60 more a year. So you still need to look at your bills, but they should be paid auto-magically. Now, if you want to use a program that stores all of your statements in one place without you having to even drag them into it or look at them each time they come up, you can sign up for a program called File This, and I've linked to it in the comments. That way, once a month or twice a month, you can go on to one place. I store all mine in Google Drive, but it also works in Box, Dropbox, Evernote, several other cloud services. And I just go through and quickly look at all my statements, and then I only have to do this once. And I don't have to, every time one comes in, I look at it. Now, for your paper junk mail, you want to make sure that you sign up through dmachoice.org, Direct Mail Association Choice.org, if you're in the U.S. This allows you to opt out of your junk mail. And I've opted out of the entire category for catalogs, magazine offers, and credit cards. So entirely have opted out. So I get, every once in a while I'll randomly get one, but for the most part, many times I'll go to my mailbox and I'll have nothing in it, and that is completely fine with me. Now, you can save a ton of trees and also your recycling center space by opting out of this paper junk mail. And if you're somebody who just likes to look at magazines or catalogs, there's also another option, which is to opt down. And you can do this with some companies through catalogchoice.org. Catalogchoice.org allows you to opt down, so you get less issues. Victoria's Secret, perfect example. They'll send you like 2 magazines a week. It's way too much. So unless you're buying a new bra and unders every week, you probably only need it once a month or maybe once a quarter, so you can actually opt down from your Victoria's Secret obsession and not get the magazine as often. OptOutPrescreen.com OptOutPrescreen.com allows you to opt out of credit cards for 5 years or permanently. I was listening to one of the foremost experts on security and credit card fraud, and his recommendation was to opt out permanently, and I immediately did it. This is the best way to protect yourself from credit card theft. Now, if you have opted out permanently, it doesn't mean that you can never sign up again. What it means is that you have to unthaw your account, which takes a couple of days then to, I'm sorry, you have to freeze your account, and then unthaw your account when you want to sign up for a new credit card. It takes a couple of days to do that, but then it's very easy to do, and then you can freeze it again. And this is really good for people who have issues with spending too much, or by, you know, you're the type of person who signs up for a card every time they go to a store, and you look in your wallet and you have a Target, a Kohl's, an Old Navy, a Nordstrom, a Macy's. You have every card, BP, every card you can think of, you have a card. That's actually not good for your credit, especially if you just use a card and you buy your first purchase with it and you never use it again. That's not actually good for you. This is also a great thing for people who are in school, in college, that, you know, get a free pizza if you sign up for this credit card. You know, that killed some of my friends when I was in college 20 years ago. And, you know, they ended up paying $500 in fees for that one free pizza that they got. So freeze your credit card, and you won't get as many statements or any, offers or any at all. Lastly, with mail, there's an app called Paper Karma, and this is a great app that allows you to snap photos of the envelope, and as long as it has the recipient and sender in the photo, you can click that you want to unsubscribe, and then Paper Karma sets that in motion to get you off the list. Use that all the time. Love it. So all of these will help decrease your paper, your mail, and give you more time to play. So my second hack is to, and this is for your health, saves you time and money, and that is using an organic and natural food co-op called Green Polka Dot Box. Green Polka Dot Box is an online Costco or BJ's or Sam's Club, but for organic foods. And I really love it. I think it costs $50 a year to join, but I'm more than made up for it in probably 1 or 2 orders. If you order $75 worth, it comes with free shipping. And so I order once a month, and I get, you know, all of the things that are expensive that I would get normally at Earth Fare or Whole Foods, like chia seeds and hemp seeds and you know, different things like that that are typically pretty pricey. But you can't really find them very often unless you go to that type of store. It saves me a lot of grocery time. I can do a 10-minute order online, or I can spend an hour, you know, going to the grocery shopping and coming back from the grocery. If you live within their distribution center miles, then they also have frozen and refrigerated, and I hope that they make it further east, because I would love to be able to get within their distribution mileage for that. One of the other things I love about it is that besides the fact that they always have deals going on and specials, is you can separate what is being shown to you online by your food rules. I have Hashimoto's disease, so I cannot have gluten or soy. I desire to not have soy. So I just filter by no gluten and no soy. You can filter by food rules like that. You can filter by, I believe, you know, non-animal testing, because they have They have skincare and hair care products, things like that. I mean, there's so many filter opportunities. I don't even know all of them. I think there are probably close to 30 filters. So it makes it really easy because then I know once I've filtered, I'm not going to get anything showing up for me that has gluten or soy in it. So I love that. I have a link to the green polka dot box in the comments, so I encourage you to try them out. So this was my last of the mini webinar series for health and productivity for mobile professionals and business travelers. For more hacks, you can go to marcyrader.com, or you can click on the link in the description for a free video series on productivity and health hacks related to all the areas from my book, Hack the Mobile Lifestyle, and that is air, hotel, auto, mobile office, parties, conferences, and meetings, and home. For a copy of the book, there's also a link in the description. If you're interested in joining a group mobile coaching series in the fall, stay tuned and sign up on my list. So thank you, cool people, high five, fist bump for taking part in my webinar series, and I hope to see you soon.